Daniel doesn't tell me when things are hard. He never has. He'll call on a Sunday and his voice will have something in it, a flatness, a weight underneath the ordinary words, and I'll hear it and say nothing, and he'll say nothing, and we'll talk about Owen's school and the weather in Portland and hang up after 9 minutes, and that'll be that. I taught him that, not with words, with everything I didn't say for 30 years. I was not a man who brought his troubles into the room. My father wasn't, and I wasn't, and I wore that as a quiet point of pride for most of my life. Handling things privately felt like dignity, strength. The alternative, letting people see the difficult parts, felt dangerously close to asking for something I had no right to need. So I handled everything alone, every worry, every failure, every quiet 2 a.m. thing that had no clean resolution. I handled it privately, and I moved on, and I presented the composed version to my family every morning like that was the complete picture. The children watched that for 18 years. Claire learned to take the complicated things to Maggie. Warm by nature, she found a way around my silence, routed herself toward the parent who was actually reachable. She got what she needed, mostly, just not from me. Daniel had no such route. He was like me in temperament, quiet and internal, and watching me showed him exactly how a man was supposed to carry things, alone, without asking, without showing the seams. He's 58 now. He handles everything alone. I built that in him as surely as if I'd sat him down and taught it directly. There was a year, he must have been 17, when something was clearly wrong, a cloud over him for months. Maggie mentioned it to me twice. I watched him from a careful distance and told myself he was fine, that teenagers had seasons like this, that he didn't want to be pressed. Maybe he didn't, but I didn't try. Trying would have required me to open something in myself first, to sit across from my son and say, I see you're carrying something. So am I sometimes. You can tell me. I didn't know how to say that. I'd never heard it said. So the year passed. Whatever it was he carried it alone. And I watched from a careful distance and called that respect for his privacy. It wasn't respect, it was abdication. Silence isn't neutral in a house, it teaches. Every day I handled things alone. I was showing my children that this was what strength required. That need was something to be managed privately, never brought to another person. They learned. They're still learning. I'm sorry for that. Not to anyone who can hear it, just sorry.